Go, go, go. Live from the Phoenix Raceway here in Avondale, Arizona. It is the NASCAR Xfinity Series Xfinity 200 here as we open up the round of 8 playoffs. Yes, you heard me correctly. We open up the round of 8 playoffs for the Xfinity Series after 4 drivers were eliminated. Just 8 remain, and only 4 can make it to the championship 4. So, considering my mic was muted when I said it the first time, let's go over the standings again. So we got Urbain first in points. He won every race in the round of 12. So he's looking for his 4th straight playoff win. And that would punch his ticket to Las Vegas and the championship race 4 weeks from now. Then we got Brandon Brown. That car has shown some speed over the playoffs so far. Then we got Ryan Sieg. He qualified 2nd for this race. He's going to start on that outside pole. Then we got Josh Williams. He qualified in 12th, so not a bad start for him. Tommy Joe Martins, you see him qualify inside the top 10 in 7th. Justin Allgaier qualified inside the top 10 in 9th. Jeremy Clements qualified in 14th. And then you got Hunter McKinnon down there in 8th in points. But for the guys 5th through 8th in points, they're technically below the cut line. They come into the round below the cut line, but there's still 3 races, as we have not dropped the green flag yet, to make up the ground and punch their ticket to the championship 4. It's not going to be easy fighting that 24 car, but a spot in the championship 4 on the line. What would you do if you're one of those other 7 drivers, especially Ryan Sieg here? You don't want to do anything too early, as you might make him mad, but we do got a Phoenix Raceway legend and Joey Logano in the 22 this week, starting 3rd. So without further ado, let's get the Xfinity 200 underway. Urbain won the race here during the regular season. He's looking to continue momentum. Brandon Jones looked a little bit slow. He's back there. We got the 92 Josh Bilicki failing pre-race inspection, and same with Ray Black Jr. He failed optical scanning, so he's going to the back. As we are ready to duel in the desert for a spot in the championship 4 on the line, it's Urbain and Sieg to lead this field to green, and we are underway in the desert. 45 laps here in stage 1. Now a rule that exists is that you cannot cut the dog leg before the start-finish line on the restarts and starts. If you do, that is a penalty. You are more than welcome to cut the dog leg before the start-finish line under the green flag, which is what you're going to see the 24 do here. Cutting the dog leg is totally acceptable, but when it's a restart or start, you can't cut the dog leg until you cross the start-finish line. As Sam Mayer quickly gets up there, Ryan Sieg lost 2nd place. 45 laps here in the opening stage. Urbain already won the truck race here last night, already punched his ticket to the championship 4 in the truck series, looking to do the same thing in the Xfinity and Cup series. Cup series guys take the track tomorrow for 312 laps around this 1 mile oddly shaped oval. Oh, 24 got the wall there a little bit, and that's prone to happen. You're gonna see something like that happen a lot today. I would not be surprised because of how unique this track is. And already putting a car a lap down. That's Joe Nemechek. Cesar Barcarella there. And you got Chad Fincham.
clear. All right, you're clear.
Phoenix Raceway, definitely one of our favorite tracks to come to.
All clear.
And the reason why Phoenix Raceway is not the championship race this season is because it is a part of a rotation between tracks. So Las Vegas is hosting the championship this season. Most likely, it's not confirmed yet, but Homestead Miami Speedway will most likely host the championship next season as the first caution comes out after the 24 scrapes the wall there. But Homestead Miami will most likely host the championship next season, and then it'll probably be a 3-race rotation between as we get the green flag in, between Homestead, Phoenix, and Las Vegas.
Inside.
So more than likely, we won't see another Phoenix championship race for at least 2 seasons. And back to when the 24 kind of spun out there, it was kind of prone to happen because he was really loose there going into turn 1. Especially, I think that lap traffic had something to do with it. So, has a little bit of damage there, but it shouldn't, hopefully at least, be too much of a big deal. He should be able to fix it at the end of the stage. But 11 laps complete in the Xfinity 200, and we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing.
Still there. All right, you're clear. Still there. Bottom three. Use it if you need it. Careful, still there. Bottom clear. Got one inside. Hold your line. Got one inside. All clear. All clear.
25 laps to go
Still there.
in stage number 1 here. Oh, contact with the 13. Around goes Chad Fincham.
Power's
Off turn 2 as we come back, and that is the second caution today. Now, Urbain will fall back to just 15th place,
Coming to the green, driver.
and Ryan Sieg fell all the way back to 17th, or 16th, whatever it was again, on that, or after starting second. And contact between the 92 and 24 there.
You got room. You're clear. All clear.
As Sam Mayer at least going to lead one lap here.
Clear high, bud.
And the 24 retakes the lead. And correction, the 24 has led all but 4 laps. This stage. And the 24 made contact with that 13 off of 2 there, and that was kind of the best thing that could have happened, because Urbain said he desperately needed those repairs because the car was getting a little hot. So he was actually trying to preserve and get some of that heat out of there so it didn't blow his engine. Hopefully it's issue-free the rest of the race for the 24 crew. He did a nice job after that wreck of keeping things incident-free, except the contact with the 13 there.
All clear. You're all clear on the bottom. All right, you're clear. All clear.
Oh, there's some contact, and around goes the 15, I believe. Yes.
Yellow flag.
Caution is going to come out for the 3rd time. Getting ready for the restart. Should be around 15 laps to go in the stage, if not 14. It will be 14 laps to go in the stage. Green flag.
Clear high, bud.
Ooh, 24 drove it into the wall a little bit there. as Ross Chastain back up to second. Out the wall a little bit though. 12 laps to go. Reminder, you are about 200 miles away from a spot in the championship four if you are a playoff contender still. You gotta try to do what it takes to beat this 24 car, because he is good when it comes to winning races, especially stages. Whoa, that was close with the 13 there again. 10 laps to go. Stage 1. Ooh, the 24 got loose. He got into the wall there. Looks like his car is corrected. Now we know he can make it on fuel to the end of the stage because he also topped off on fuel and tires during that stop too. And tires probably a good idea with the damage. Probably ate down the tires a little bit.
Careful, still there. All clear. Clear high, bud. You're all clear up top. Bottom is clear. All right, you're clear. All clear. All right, you're clear.
Contact Landon Castle.
You're all clear up
Castle
top.
back in the Xfinity Series for the first time since 2022. Oh, contact with Sieg as well. 7 laps to go in the opening stage. Kind of hard to believe it, as most races, well, I gotta say it's not surprising because most races have been caution filled, but I gotta say it's surprising to have a caution filled Phoenix race in stage 1, as the previous 3 races they had their fair share of cautions, but
You're clear.
they didn't have nearly as many as we have had throughout this season. Corey Heim there in the 61. Carson Cavill eliminated from the playoffs last week. Got a little contact there. And this track, it's only a mile, but it races like a short track.
All clear.
As we got less than 5 to go in stage 1. So there's going to be, well, the moral of what we're saying is there's going to be contacts
Still there.
on the track that you got to be prepared for. Here's Sawalich running 9th. Gets moved out the way there.
Inside. You're all clear on the bottom.
3 laps to go, stage 1.
All right, you're clear. All right, you're clear.
as Joey Logano, the Phoenix Sensation's falling back. There's contact.
You're all clear.
Logano, what a save.
Left, stay calm.
Final 2 laps of stage 1.
Still there. All clear. All clear. All right, clear outside.
Eric Almirola had contact with the 24 there, got a little loose. Final lap, stage 1. Ooh, he got the 24 loose now.
Still there. All clear.
Little rubbing there from the 24 and 19 cars. 24 a little loose there off the 2.
All clear.
And despite having some issues early and having to restart 15th, the 24 gonna win stage 1 here at Phoenix. As you see the live results there. Getting ready for the restart for stage 2 here. It's going to be 42 laps this time. And we are green. Remember, no going below the dog leg before the start finish line. And off we go. And look at this, 24 going to take a 3 wide already. And he's got the lead.
All right, you're clear.
Caution came out. 24 brushed the wall there. Turn number 4. It's the 5th caution of the race.
Coming to the green, driver. Ready, ready. All right, let's go.
Back to green we go.
Outside.
And we got 37 laps to go, stage 2. '24 of Urbain is dominating here in Phoenix. How about talking about him dominating these playoffs? He's won every playoff race so far. Looking to make it 4 in a row, which would punch his ticket to the championship 4. But of course, even if he does that tonight, you know he's going to go for 5, 6, and 7 in a row. Because there are 7 races in the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. Oh, he went in there kind of fast. Had to hit the brakes and get off the throttle there, and got loose down there on the dog leg. Had to let off the throttle again to avoid spinning himself out.
All clear. All clear. Bottom clear. All clear.
Only 3 cars are on the lead lap.
All right, you're clear.
And 11 laps complete of 42 here in stage 2, and we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing. You're watching the Xfinity 200 from Phoenix Raceway on Fox Tube TV.
Careful, still there. All right, clear outside. All clear. All clear. Clear low. Still there. All right, you're clear. All the way to the wall. All right, you're clear. Clear all around. We're all clear up top. Careful, still there. Bottom 3. Use it if you need it. All right, you're clear. All clear. All clear. All right, you're clear. Clear high, bud. Clear high, bud. Clear down low. Clear all around. Still there. All clear. High lane clear. Bottom clear. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. All clear. All clear. Top 3, use it if you need it. Stay high, stay high. All right, you're clear.
Welcome back to the NASCAR Xfinity Series Xfinity 200 from Phoenix Raceway. Caution came out for the 6th time as Ray Black Jr. went around, and we are back to green flag racing with 20 to go here in stage 2. Sam Mayer back on the lead lap after going a lap down. Hearing all that. And in about 18 laps, we will be at the final stage of this race.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
Good news for the race fans is it's a beautiful spring equinox day here in Phoenix, or evening here in Phoenix, Arizona. Technically Avondale. So they don't have to worry about any precipitation or anything like that.
Still there. All the way to the wall. We're all around. Clear high, bud. All clear. Car down the inside. Clear low. All clear.
Oh! Around goes Graff Jr. and the caution is out. Oh, there's 5 cars on the lead lap. And Daniel Dye is going to join them to make it 6 cars.
All right, you're coming to the green.
As we get ready for the restart here. Green flag back in the air. 12 to go in stage 2.
All right, you're clear.
Coming to 10 laps to go, stage 2. Now 9 to go, stage 2. 24 has separated himself from Sam Mayer. And now can just drive away with it unless if we get an 8th caution flag. Anytime these cars get the green flag and turn a lap on any of our tracks on the schedule. And caution is out as the 24 went around there. And now that will That will be 7 laps
To the green,
led
driver. Be ready here.
for the 41 of Sam Mayer as we get the green
Farther on the inside. 5 laps to go.
with 5 laps to go, stage 2. Here goes the 24.
All right, you're clear.
Big push
All clear.
to Sam Mayer. Crossover move.
All the way to the wall.
Four to go in the stage. And let's see if he can keep things not so loose this time. As he distances himself from Sam Mayer again. Sam Mayer, a non-playoff contender, but Sam Mayer is not eliminated from being able to win this race. Three to go. Will we get a 9th caution flag by the end of this stage? Or will we make it to the green and white checkered under green? A little bit of contact with the wall. Final lap, stage 2 here.
Get your mark. All clear.
What a day for this 24 crew. Led every lap but 7. Toss it over Vinnie Miller heading down the backstretch. Ooh, Matt Mills going to send it down from the 24. What a way to avoid Matt Mills. And come out of turn 4. And why not take both green and white checkered flags?
Great job.
As that just helps your case towards the championship 4. There's your top 5 on the screen. And here we go with the start
Coming to the green, driver. Almost
for the
ready.
final stage in just 1 second. Sorry, folks. Alright, here we go.
Inside.
107 laps away from a championship berth if you're a playoff contender and win. Or 107 laps away from an upset. Ooh, contact there. And why not ride the high side all the way to the lead as the 24 re-grabs it on lap 94 of 200. Now, considering we've seen 9 caution flags already, I would imagine we're not going to see a shortage of those. So 106 laps might seem like a lot, but at a 1 mile track and potential for more cautions, you won't be here all night. Got loose there off of 4, had to just go straight below. Now, we are under the green flag, so that was completely legal. And the reason we say that is because it was before the start-finish line. The only time there is a penalty for going below the dog leg before the start-finish line is during a restart or the start of the race. And the same rules will apply in tomorrow's Cup race. Those guys will battle 500 miles around this track, 312 times around it.
Clear high, clear high.
Talk about the 24, as we mentioned at the top of the show, he won the regular season race here. And a win here tonight means he will race for a championship. In a few weeks.
Clear high, clear high.
'24 is trying to get off the 99's bumper because you can't lock bumpers. Ooh, almost clipped. The 88 is Zillage there.
Alright, you're clear.
And that time he didn't, but in near turn 2 there, he just barely missed the wall. In turn 2 though, he didn't. Contact with Landon Castle's car. And we are halfway through this event, ladies and gentlemen. 100 laps to go. But we know a caution's going to be soon.
Clear all around. Highway clear. Clear all around.
Oh, got his driver there a little bit, the 4. Motley Motorsports. Urbain co-owns with Kyle Doyles. The 4, 0, 15, and 6 cars are owned by those two. The Motley Motorsports. And he also owns Team Urbain, and he's going to be, Urbain also going to be a co-owner of H&M Motorsports, and a little bit of contact between the 24 and 87. 24 gives a little rub back.
All clear.
And there's contact with Kobe Howard. That's going to probably turn. No, it's not going to turn him around. .97 to go.
All clear. All right, clear outside.
Whew, that was close with the 18 of Zillage there. And this is why we say it's probably not going to take long for a caution. The lap traffic, obviously some of that damage playing a factor in it, the contact. Oh, got the wall.
Clear low. All clear. Clear high, bud. Hold your line. That one is tight. All clear. You got room. You're clear. All right, you're clear.
You gotta move Tommy Joe Martins out of your way. He's a lap car. Which is exactly what he does.
All clear.
Does the same thing to Clements. Oh, he's gonna turn around the 99 though.
Yellow flag.
And there it is. We should restart with 91 laps to go. 24 gets the stuff taken care of that needs to, and that is now
Coming to the green.
13 laps.
Camera
The 41 Omer has been out front. And 91 remain in the race.
Hang tight there, driver. Clear high, clear high.
24 got a run and took it, even using a little draft from the 9 of Chastain to help him. Retakes the lead. And with 90 laps to go from Avondale, Arizona, we will take you side by side. You won't miss a thing.
Coming to the green. Almost ready. Time to go. On down the inside. Bottom clear. All clear. You got room. You're clear.
80 laps to go in the Xfinity 200 from Phoenix Raceway as we welcome you back. Adam Salamander here. And in case you missed it, or just now tuning in, 11 cautions total during the race. We had the one just before, they were side by side, and then one during it, and make that 12.
Wave them guys off. Caution's out.
As the caution comes out, with 80 to go, so we should restart around 77 laps to go. That was Catherine Legg. That went around there and back to green. Catherine also going to be running tomorrow's Cup race. And she will be running trucks at Martinsville in 2 weeks, and then she'll run Cup at Las Vegas. A little bit of contact with the wall you see in there. Ooh, a little loose too. Let's off the throttle. Best thing you can do with that, for those of you fans who might be becoming new drivers, best thing you could do in a situation where your car is free like that, I mean, you're not going to experience it too much on the actual road, but if your car is free like that and about to spin out, best thing you can do is let off the gas. Sometimes steering your way out of it helps, or other times just letting off the gas helps. It's all about control.
Bottom's free. Use it if you need it. All right, clear outside.
And if you're going to become a NASCAR driver in the future in any of the 3 series, it is recommended that you probably slow down going into the corners because they're a little banked, but they're kind of flat also, so
All clear.
just a tip.
Road's clear. Farther on your outside. All right, clear outside. All right, you're clear. Inside. All right, you're clear.
As we approach 70 to go, caution is out again. Urbain opts to pit
We're going green.
as we get ready for the restart with 67 to go. Green flag.
All right, you're clear. All right, you're clear.
Well, Eric Amarola to the lead. Oh, got bumped there by the 24. 24 is going to clear and take the lead and scrape the wall all in one lap. And for those of you wondering, if you're thinking about the Cup Series Championship race or next weekend's Cup race at Homestead, Miami, both Homestead and Las Vegas are the same number of laps, 267. And if you're going off that logic, we just completed half of a Cup race at Homestead and Las Vegas. Just a fact you probably didn't need, but we still gave you. A little contact, around goes the 24 again. That's going to be a caution. The contact got him loose, spun him around. He pits.
To the green. Ready, ready.
And here we go.
All right, you're clear.
That was caution
All right,
number
clear
14.
outside. Got a car high now. All clear.
Shoving Noah Gregson, or not Noah Gregson, Ross Chastain up there. And that's going to allow him to build some momentum. Heading into turn 3. Oh, got into, around, into the wall. Hard goes Chastain. Caution is out again. You saw the contact, though, with Sam Mayer between the 24. Got him up the track there. And then somehow Chastain ends up off the bumper of a car and into the wall. As we get ready for the restart.
All right, you're coming to the green. Be ready here. Green flag, green flag.
Back to green we go. With 58 laps to go. If you're on East Coast time, it's 9:52 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're on West Coast time, it is 6:52 p.m. Should be 9:52, if not 8:52. I think they might be an hour behind most of the Eastern Standard Time states. And we appreciate everyone for tuning into this race, and we still got 55 to go here at Phoenix. It's been a melee of cautions. We just had the 15th. 24 and 41 made some contact, but it wasn't that brought out the caution. It was a car sent the 9 of Chastain into the wall hard, coming off of turns 3 and 4. There's a little bump there to grab.
I like you clear. All right, you're clear. All clear. All right, you're clear. All clear.
Oh, there's some contact.
All right, you're clear.
And the 18 of Williams Welch goes around the 24, has to save it. Caution number 16. And with 49 laps to go, we will take you side by side. You won't miss a
Coming to
thing.
the green, driver. Almost ready. Break down, let's go. On down your outside. All clear. All clear. Clear high, bud. All right, you're clear. All right, clear outside. All right, you're clear. All clear. Yellow's out, back her down. Coming to the green. Be ready here. Bring down, let's go. Got one down low now. Still there. Clear low, bud. Farther on the inside. Clear down low.
40 laps to go in the Xfinity 200 here at Phoenix Raceway in the first race of the round of 8 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. One of the 8 drivers hoping to punch their ticket to the championship 4. And honestly, despite being involved in some wrecks himself and all this chaos, the 24 of Urbain, I would not be surprised if it's him. Scraped the wall there a little bit as Tommy Joe Martins is out of this race, so he's going to have to do some work at Homestead in Martinsville to try to transfer into the championship 4. But what a race it's been. 17 caution flags, the most recent came out just before we came back from break. And the 24 took a huge run to the outside and never looked back. As he's looking to hang on and capture the checkered flag here in all this chaos. With 37 laps to go.
All clear.
Ooh, the 0 got a little loose there, but saved it. I think the 24 is back bumping by the contact, and the contact with Harmon there.
All clear. All clear. Bottom 3. Use it if you need it. Clear down low.
Approaching 35 to go. It will be 35 to go at the line this time.
You got room. You're clear. All clear. There's that combo now. Those clear.
We told you we wouldn't keep you up all night.
All clear.
That's one thing for sure, especially with all the cautions. So far we've stayed true to our promise. So while it's coming up and the 24 finds a way. Oh, did you see that? Oh, there's some contact between the 11 and 24.
Still there. All clear. All right, you're clear.
And contact, around goes Austin Hill
Powers called the caution.
with 34 to go. And now there'll be 31 laps to go in just 1 second. All right, 31 laps remain here in the desert.
All right, you're clear. You're all clear on the bottom.
'24 makes a move to the outside, along with some contact with the wall, but retakes the lead despite all that.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
24 has led the most laps today. He's hoping he can close the deal here at Phoenix and race his way into the championship race. We talked to him before the playoffs kicked off, and they said, we basically talked to him about how good he is at Phoenix. He's one of the best Phoenix racers ever. He's won the championship 4 times in a row at this track. He's never been a champion at any other track except for Phoenix Raceway. He's hoping to make it 2 different tracks this season. And there's some contact. As Urbain and the lap car made contacts.
Coming to the green. Almost ready.
And here we go, back to green with 25 to go. But he said it's gonna be kind of weird going to Phoenix for the first race of the round of 8 and realizing, you know, that it's not to win the championship, it's to win your way to the championship. But he said he is the man for the job, and so far it's proven to be right despite chaos. As he just retook the lead there. And it doesn't matter what car you put him in, he's good at Phoenix. Urbain hints at possibly making an ARCA Menard Series team. And he said he hopes he's just as good here at Phoenix in ARCA as he is in the Trucks Xfinity and Cup Series for NASCAR. You can kind of see the track's a little bumpy. 21 laps remain in the desert. And as we reach our Xfinity 20 to go, we will take you side by side one final time. You won't miss a thing. Back with the finish here in the desert.
You're all clear up top. Clear low, bud. Inside. You got room. You're clear. All clear. All clear. All right, you're clear. Careful, still there. All right, clear outside. driver. You got room. You're clear. All clear. All clear. Coming to the green, driver. You ready? Bring down, let's go. You're all clear up top. Hard from the outside, outside. All the way to the wall. Got a car low now. All clear. All clear.
Approaching 10 laps to go as we welcome you back to the Xfinity 200. And after the 19th caution, the 24 has retaken the lead. And with as many cautions as there have been, I would not be surprised if we get some overtime here in the desert to decide who's either A, moving on to the championship 4, or B, who shakes up the standings. And remember, a non-playoff contender is not eliminated from being able to win. They could win and shake up the standings. It could happen in Homestead, Martinsville, or Las Vegas, even. And with 9 laps to go still, anything can happen. As the 24 got to the back of his driver there on the backstretch, turned him around. Or no, it was down towards turn 1. That's what brought out the caution. Here he goes, approaching lap traffic again with 7 laps to go. Oh, contact with the 74. Freaking Siri kind of distracted me there. We kind of got a pit because got damage.
All right, you're coming to the green.
Here we go. 4 laps to go. Caution comes out now. It's overtime.
All clear.
Billy Logano started 3rd, fell back to 6th, but he's still in the top 10.
All right, you're clear.
Oh, 24 got loose there off of 2 and got into the 41. 3 laps to go. Will we make it to the white flag? If the leader grabs that white flag under green, the next flag ends the race, whether it's the caution or checker. Got the wall again.
2 laps to go.
2 to go. And scratch the wall there. And there. Despite scratching the wall, White flag, 1 lap to go from Phoenix Raceway. Despite all the chaos and scratching the wall, Team Bay raced his way into the championship floor as he heads down the backstretch for the final time. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time, the 24 crew will race for a championship and makes contact with a 47 as he's coming to the checkered flag. What a win. For the 24 crew. And it guarantees him a spot in the championship race in 3 weeks at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Just like Ice Cube said, boys, you know how we do it. 4 straight playoff wins for the 24 crew. And finally decides to bring that car, oh maybe not. Yes, finally decides to bring that car to rest. Take a look at the replay. Presented by Time Gap Treasures as waiting for the green flag. Lap 24. This is where he makes a real strong run for 3rd place. Contact there. And then makes a pass for 2nd, cutting the dog leg. And he's going to grab the lead here. Lap 45, gonna win stage 1. Then he goes 3 wide on the restart, but then a caution comes out. He falls back to 5th. Or 6th, and then he has to work his way back up to the front, which he's did so many times this race. And then he's going to take the lead here. Lap 91, going to win stage 2. Then he's going to go 3 wide up the middle there, almost for the lead. And then lap 110, going to make a pass for 1st. He quickly found out that the high side worked best for him when it comes to retaking the lead. And he's going to do, like we said, he did this multiple times during the race to retake the lead. To the high side he goes. Lap 139. Finds himself in a situation where he's got to go try to retake the lead again. And he's going to do it all on the same lap here. Oh! Chastain spun out. That's what happened. And then got shoved into the wall by Eric Almirola. And then contact with Landon Castle and a few others. Lap 160, here comes the 24 again. Lap 177. It's going to be the 24. And Daniel Dye exchanging some paint there. They say sharing is caring. Apparently they're caring because they're sharing paint there. Same lap. This is where Urbain's going to get a huge run to take the lead here. Lap 190. Retakes the lead again, and yeah, he'd have to do it one more time with 4 to go. There it is right there, the high side. Stays on that high side, commits to it, doesn't even look back, gets into the 41 of Sam Mayer. Retakes the lead, and that right there is going to be all she wrote, as he will win at Phoenix in dominant fashion. Fastest lap, 26.96. That was Urbain that got that. He led 186 of 200 laps. On the move is Josh Blicky starting dead last and finishing 8th. And your tough break would be Tommy Joe Martins. He started 7th and finished 36th. He is a playoff contender. So he's got some work to do heading into Homestead, Miami. And for your updated standings, you can take a look at our social media. But that is going to do it from Phoenix, ladies and gentlemen. The 24 crews going to the championship race. So long, everybody. Hey, up next, a new episode of GTA 5 on Patrol Live. Don't miss it.